You know, I think that's the first time I ever chuckled at the same time that Vladimir Putin chuckled, of course. That was the new Donald Trump video attacking Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton, essentially saying, listen, these guys aren't afraid of her. Why should I be afraid of her? But is the GOP underestimating Hillary Clinton? I think John Kasich's huge win in Ohio could bode well for her. Again, I consider him to be sort of a Democrat/Republican, if you will. And then these are the Hispanic votes we talked about in Florida last night. She had a lot more than Donald Trump did, nearly 243,000 compared to 104,000 for him. And according to Real Clear Politics, their average right now, it's pretty much a tie between Cruz and Hillary. And Donald Trump, I think she actually has a 6-point lead. But in the more recent polling, for instance, NBC has her at a 13-point lead. So let's bring in Kirsten Hagelin, Steve Rogers, and Mercedes Slapp, along with Van Hipp. Van Hipp, real quick, is the GOP underestimating Hillary?
Big time. It's a narrow pathway for the Republicans to win the presidency. And, Charles, they've got to get it right on the technology. A big concern I have is this technology gap on data analytics and the get out the vote technology that exists between Republicans and the Democrats. And if there's one weakness Donald Trump has had, and he's been brilliant on understanding the pulse of the people, it's on that data analytics and what we call GOTV technology. He should have won North Carolina by more than 4 points come the general election. Whoever the nominee is, we're going to have to have the very best data analytics technology to have a level playing field against Hillary Clinton.
You know, here's the thing, though, guys. Ted Cruz says the mainstream media is pumping up Donald Trump. He's got $2 billion worth of, quote, earned media coverage, but they're setting him up to fail. Could Hillary win this with the mainstream media at her side?
You know, I've been looking at these polls for the last 6 months or so, and every time Clinton comes out ahead of Trump, and I go, why aren't people looking at that for the general election? She does have the mainstream media in her corner, and you know what? You've also got a lot of people right now that aren't voting for her. They're voting for Bernie, like millennials and women. But there was just a study that came out that shows once you line up Trump and Clinton, those people break for Clinton. So she is not to be underestimated.
It seems like a natural fit, though. A lot of these Bernie voters are driven by the same things that drive Trump voters.
Well, Charles, I think the Democrats are underestimating the GOP for this reason. Look who she has been running against. She has virtually no competition for this reason. He's a socialist. Donald Trump's taken down 16 candidates. He's taken down the RNC establishment. He is a winner, as he says. So I believe he's going to beat her.
Mercedes, how do you see it playing out right now?
Well, the primaries are like the little leagues, and then the general election will be the big leagues. And let me tell you, he's going to be, if he were to be the nominee debating Hillary Clinton, he's going to need to be a little deeper on the substantive and the policy part, because I do think that policy will matter more in the general election, since you are trying to attract independents.
But didn't Barack Obama win with a cliche hope and change? He didn't go into any details. Maybe that
no, but I mean, when you looked, for example, when for Obama, it was about the more simplistic messaging. But at the same time, you're talking that debate after debate after debate, there was substance that was happening there between President Obama and Hillary Clinton, whether you agreed with them or not. I mean, I just think that for Donald Trump, it will require a very significant ground game, something that Ted Cruz has mastered, but Donald Trump is really behind.
Guys, thank you all very much. And at home, we've been killing it on the radio.